Hey guys, welcome to another video. If you've been here before, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to Roberto's Journals. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a braces update, in particular how month 11 has gone. And can you believe it, I'm going into month 12. So one more month and that will be a whole year of having my braces in. Now, not much actually happened before I had my adjustment. Progress was pretty slow, as I've previously mentioned already. It seems like everything happened during the first, I don't know, let's say 1 to 9 months maybe, or 8 months. And then once the power chains were put on, it seemed to have slowed down the progress. So the alignment of my teeth happened really quickly. But then once it started to close the gaps, I think that process or that part of the braces journey tends to slow down. Upon reflection of my previous adjustment, the fact that they did have to remove my power chains and having to take a step backwards in order to take a step forwards, I mean, I was disappointed to begin with. I don't think I made it look like I was disappointed. I tried to be positive about it, but I was disappointed. But it makes me think now, like now that I've had time to reflect on it, I feel like it's supposed to happen. Because whatever they were doing with my braces clearly wasn't working, and they had to make minor adjustments in order for the journey to get back on track. So it's all part of the process, and I've learned to accept that and to overcome the disappointment that I did have. The main change so far since I've had the adjustment is my upper right canine, this tooth here. Let me see if I can just do a quick angle of my upper arch. Okay, this tooth here, actually, before this adjustment, it was pointing inwards toward the inside of my mouth a little bit. And it looks like now it's kind of aligned itself into this nice arch shape. I'm going to see if I can get one of my time-lapse photos to show you how it was pointing inwards, whereas now it's not pointing inwards as much, which is good news. So that's one positive side of this adjustment so far. Also, gaps that I thought were closing because the power chains were doing its job by closing the gaps. Since the power chains have been removed, it just goes to show how quickly your teeth do move if they don't have either the wire or, you know, just the power chains in them, because gaps that did close have started to reopen again. In particular, these ones here. So there's a gap here again and here, whereas they were closed before when I had the power chains on. But now they're starting to reopen, and I'm starting to notice it in other areas of my teeth too. But that I don't mind, because I know that these gaps are going to get closed quite quickly once the power chains are back on. Also, you'll find as well that this tooth still hasn't made too much progress. I can tell that it's moved, but in terms of how I want it to move, it hasn't. I clearly want this one to move away from this tooth here, but it still hasn't moved. So I'm going to show you from this angle as well. It seems like there's not been much progress with that tooth so far, but then again, it's only been 2 weeks. So usually between adjustments, I have to wait 6 weeks. So I'm confident, because they had a long discussion about it, that whatever they did with that canine, it's going to move that canine. And the last thing I do want to show you guys is how my midline of my teeth, I've only just noticed now how off the midline actually is. So the midline is, imagine you've got the line of your front two teeth, so these two here, and the line here, they should meet in a vertical line. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close my mouth naturally so that you show that I'm not exaggerating how the midline is not lined up vertically. So I'll open my mouth and then close it. So can you see here, this line is in the middle of this tooth. It should be in line with that line here on my bottom tooth. It shows even worse when I bite my mouth naturally, so I'll do that next. Can you see now that this line is actually in line with the line of these two teeth? So this one and this one, it should be here. Can you see how off it is? I'm sure, again, this is part of the process, and one of the things I do understand about braces is that when they do all of the elastic bands at the end of your journey, that's where they start sorting out the bite correction. But even though it is strange that I'm seeing that the midline is completely off, what I do see though is when I close my mouth again naturally, can you see how these teeth are lined up? Maybe not lined up like this needs to move this way or this tooth needs to move that way, but at least it looks like it's lining up. There just needs to, okay, no, maybe it doesn't. I'm just trying to make it sound better for myself. It really is not. I didn't realize it was that bad. Like this one is like going to nothing here, but it should be aligned with this one. I'm so confused, but I've never really paid too much attention to my midline or the how my top aligned with my bottom. I mean, I have paid attention to it before because I notice it with the bites, but not to this level where the lines don't actually meet up vertically. Luckily, with my time-lapse video and the photos that I'm taking for the time-lapse video will capture all of these midlines, and I can look back and have a look to see how the midlines were affected. But it's another reason just to kind of share with you guys that it's so beneficial to take these progress photos so that you're able to witness your progress. And I'm going to link a couple of videos for you here. One is some angles that I take from my braces time-lapse videos, and then also the time-lapse video itself, just so that you can see the journey of my midline also. Okay guys, so that's month 11 done. I cannot believe I say this, you guys know I say this every single month, but I really can't believe it. I can't believe that next month, or this month I'm currently in, is my 12th month. And after this month, I would have had my braces on for a whole year. I cannot believe it. I've come a long way and it's gone so quickly. And for those of you who are actually thinking about getting braces, yeah, it does seem like it's going to take a long time, but this year went like this. I didn't even notice the time because you're just getting on with your daily life anyway. But then your adjustments, they come very quickly. Even though it says it's 6 weeks, it doesn't feel like 6 weeks. It feels a lot shorter. But yeah, I can't believe it's going to be 12 months already. My goodness. Right, so I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for joining me on my journey up until 11 months. I can't believe it. 11 months, crazy. But thank you for sticking with me. There's still more to come. I'm going to share my journey with you until my braces do come out. But I'm currently, as you could probably tell, I'm not at home in my regular filming setting. I'm currently on holiday. And what I'm going to do now is going to end this video, and then I'm going to start my tour of this resort, which if you're interested in watching, I'm going to link that also in the description below. But yeah, I'm going to end this video now so I can start my tour. I'm actually going to have a quick coffee first, and then start this tour of this resort, which I can't wait to share with you guys. If any of you guys have experienced your midlines being really off, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know how long it took for them to fix the midline, or is it something that I already think, I believe is going to happen, that I have to wait until the end of my journey, my braces journey, where they'll start fixing the midlines and how the top meets the bottom with all of those elastic bands. I don't know. But if you guys have experienced it already, let me know in the comments below. I'll be interested to read. Okay guys, so thank you again for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you. Thanks again. Remember to be kind, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.